It is a happy Wednesday morning.
Gotta turn that heat off.
Turn it on.
It's on my hands.
Well, I didn't want us to be cold. It's a Wednesday morning, the Wednesday before Christmas break, so we only have today, tomorrow, and Friday.
And Friday's a half day.
Yay! So it's going to be a great week. Today's Money Making Wednesday. We got to keep our positive vibes up. It's almost as good as Starbucks.
Okay.
Finish.
I got it.
Okay, but we were en route to school because Savannah has decided that she prefers for me to take her to school than to drive herself.
Completely off.
It just turned not the volume, the temperature. She prefers me to drive her now for some reason, so we're going back to being.
Well, it's because it's like a 5-7 minute walk from the school parking lot, the student parking lot, to the school. So I hate walking.
So that leads us to our topic, the harsh truths. Because Savannah needs to learn the harsh truth about how she just has to do things that she don't want to do, and that's how you grow up. Because being an adult is basically always doing things that you don't want to do. For example, parking your car in a parking lot and then walking 5 to 7 minutes in the cold to get to school.
Nah.
So that your mother
Nah, I'd rather make things harder.
can tend to her business after school without having to pick you up. But it is what it is.
I enjoy it.
I do enjoy it. I enjoy Savannah's company in the mornings.
Alright, topic. Oh yeah.
Harsh truths.
You go.
So there's lots of harsh truths that I have unraveled throughout my years of adulting. Gotta get over. Hold on. Traffic. I just thought we should share some of those harsh truths. Oh, one being, let's see. Parents need to realize that their kid is probably not going to make it into the major leagues. Earlier is better than later.
Mom, it's hot.
I'm cold.
Well, I don't care. Oh my gosh.
Be that way. So the sooner parents realize that their kid is probably not going to be a Major League Baseball player / football player, the better their lives are going to be, because then they can really explore other talents that they might actually, get to take into their adulthood. Well, you can take some of the skills that you learn as a baseball player, like team, how to lose or failure.
Working as a team.
Working as a team, right? But as far as like the actual sport, I'm probably not going to make any money doing that.
Another one is kids don't owe their parents anything. Like,
nice perspective on that. I like that. That's definitely
like just because
that's a kid perspective. Sir, you need to stop.
Just because you birthed them doesn't mean they owe you anything. Because one, they really didn't choose to be born. I'm just saying. And also,
that children don't owe their parents.
I know. What's the next part?
What's the next part?
I'm thinking out loud.
I think you mean like parents have their kids' whole life, like
parents.
planned out.
Yeah. I don't like
Because
some
they're
parents
living
try to.
vicariously through
Some
their
parents
kids.
try to be like, oh, you're gonna go to this college, and this is gonna be your major, and you're gonna work at this company, and you're gonna have this amount of money, and you're gonna live in this area. You're not gonna move out of.
And your husband
blah, blah,
should,
blah.
or your husband, it has to be the opposite sex, right? Yeah. Your husband should be also make this much of money and da 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 da. They
call that you can't settle, but really it depends on the person's view of life. Like,
Right.
like one person's settling might be another person's goal in life,
goal
you know?
in life. Just treasure.
Yeah.
Yes. I agree.
So I don't like that.
Well, I will have to say that the reason why parents do that is because they want more for their children.
They want what's best for the kids, yes, but a lot of parents don't execute that very well.
Well, they don't know how to communicate it because they don't understand that that's what they're trying to do. But, oh, we tied. I'm going first. Thank you. These four-way stops are really tricky. You just have to be bold and just make it like,
Okay.
I'm going first and you have to go.
You do it. You
That's a harsh
communicate.
truth.
You're very, you communicate very well with your kids.
Well, that's because I try to, like, I probably overthink everything, but I always am trying to figure out why I, say this or say that. But as far as being a parent, like what I was trying to say a minute ago is that, like, since parents have already made these mistakes that have gotten in the way of them achieving these goals, like, they're trying to communicate with you how not to do it, but instead of just saying, well, these were my mistakes and this is these are the reasons why. I mean, be my guest, go ahead and make the same mistakes as I did, but instead of putting it that way, it's like, you're going to do these things because that's how you're successful. So, good harsh truth, I like it.
Next.
That another harsh truth, people, and this one is going to be a hard pill to swallow, okay? You can't eat whatever you want for the rest of your life. You have to at some point say, if I continue this pattern of eating junk all the time, I'm going to have high blood pressure and diabetes, and then my poor children are going to have to care for me when I'm 60 instead of when I'm 90. So that's another harsh truth. We have to be intentional about our health. So that's why we had Brussels sprouts for dinner last night.
I like Brussels sprouts though. But
That's a mom win. Mom win.
Have you ever seen that episode of Paw Patrol where Ryder eats a Brussels sprout and it like makes all that crunchy sound and it like sounds like he's swallowing a cactus or something? Well, I saw that episode when I was little.
I was gonna say,
probably not even little, probably like 10 or 11.
An episode of
I don't know. I just remember that, and I remember from that day forward, I refused to eat Brussels sprouts until recently, or not recently, probably like a year and a half ago. And they're actually good, and they're actually not prickly. So, I mean, I think what made me eat them was that she just told me they were baby cabbages.
Little baby cabbages. And I put lots of butter on them. Butter. So I probably took all the nutritional value out of them, actually.
Yeah, but they wouldn't be good without butter because it won't taste like anything.
Well, you could cook them in like avocado oil. I have some of that.
I like avocado.
Yeah. You can use avocado oil.
I don't like
instead.
avocado.
Oh, I thought you said you do like avocado.
No.
I don't think avocado oil actually has the same flavor as avocado.
I'm sure. I'm sure it doesn't.
One thing that us as humans need to go ahead and just be aware of, and it's kind of a hard pill to swallow, is that everybody is not going to like you, and you have to learn how to not let that affect you, which is something that I am currently still learning. Because I don't know, whenever I hear like that somebody said something negative about me, it makes me like, why? Because I really think that think that I think that I'm a good person.
You are a good person, and some people are jealous of you because they aren't good people.
I don't know if it's jealousy or if it's just like
it is.
I don't think it's just that. I think that some people are like really introverted and that I'm
you're
like,
annoying to them.
Yes, I'm annoying. And it's just like, what?
You
How
are.
could you not? Like,
I tell you are annoying all the time, Mom.
I know, but you're an introvert and you don't not like me.
Because you're my mom. We have a different relationship than you do with your coworker that you've known for 2 months.
Yeah, but I just don't like it. I don't like for people not to like me or to be annoyed by me. And all of that always comes as a big surprise to me. Because I'm just like, if I were hanging out with somebody that would like me, I would be so happy.
Yeah, because you're an extrovert and you like extroverts.
I do, but I like introverts too. I like all people.
Yeah, because you probably would not.
I have a social responsibility.
If your kids weren't as introverted as they are, then you probably would not like introverts as much as you do. But you had to raise introverts, so
that also has been very eye-opening. Having both you and Bryant as like
Bryant's way more introverted than I am.
Because if I didn't have you guys, then I would not have the same perspective like about myself either. Like, oh, like the only reason why I realize that I'm annoying is because you have told me that for like the last 15 years. That was your first words. Mom, you're annoying. Savannah just came out speaking sentences.
What was my first word?
I'm gonna say mama. Because that's everybody's first word.
Alright, harsh truth, adding on to the people we want to think and more.
Dang it! We're leaving that in just so everyone can see.
And me stuttering, we're leaving me stuttering in. Okay,
literally you stuttering.
Should I just hold it?
I don't care what you do.
Let me get my foot propped up and everything. Okay, so, harsh truth, you said you don't like when people don't like you.
Right.
It's also, you have to accept the fact that you're not going to make everyone happy and you're not going to please everyone.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes someone might want you to do this or that, but you literally can't do it. They're just going to deal with it.
And sometimes less is more. And also, I need to get that through my head because I always want to do more. And sometimes less is more. Like, an enjoyable day can just be driving around making a vlog. Like, it doesn't necessarily have to be like we have a destination with all these, wondrous things planned.
We're very different people.
We are. I think there should just be variety. And that's not really a harsh truth, but it is a truth that you should have some variety to your days in life so that you can appreciate like the big things and the small things.
Yeah. I really don't remember what other things we said.
I think I don't remember exactly either, but
what's he doing?
Another thing that I was going to say is another harsh truth is that whenever you like start something new, you should just go ahead and recognize that you're going to be bad at it and allow yourself to be bad at it. Like, allowing yourself to be bad at something and like realizing that you're a beginner at something, and so like you're going to be on a beginner's level, and like that's really hard for me
really
too.
Hard
sometimes me. Like, for example, like I'm 36. I'm going to be 37 this year. Oh my God, 37. So,
I thought you were 37.
No, I'm 36.
Oh.
And
you've been 36 for like 3 years.
Like, I'm still learning like how to invest my money. But if I would have known, like, I'm a beginner. I'm a beginner financial planner, which is like, it's not a good thing to be a beginner at 37. Like, I should have been, like, already known, like, I should already know how to invest my money, and I should have already invested it. But, I mean, it's not going to take me long to learn
really
that,
pretty.
but, like, it would take me way longer to be, like, an expert at playing the violin. But if I started playing the violin right now, I know that I would be bad at it.
This is going to be so bumpy.
Yeah, that's okay. So, one harsh truth is that when you start something new, go ahead and just know that you're gonna be bad at it.
Oh, that's a shortcut. By the way, that road right there.
Oh, would have been nice to know that before I passed it.
You come out on this old Spartanburg.
And then you come cut across Sugar Creek. Ah, nice to know. You come up with a harsh truth.
Another harsh truth. I don't know if this is really a harsh truth because I feel like everyone knows this, but if you procrastinate things, you're not gonna be like if you procrastinate everything, you're not gonna be successful.
And I just watched a TED Talk on that.
Yeah, me too.
Procrastination, and it's actually a good quality to have as long as you manage it. Because if you procrastinate and you don't like jump into, okay, I've got to do this. Like, let's say you have a big project. And you have a deadline, and so then you start making yourselves like little mini deadlines, and you have to have like the first part of your like project done by Monday night. So if you like,
if that was me, I would probably either be doing if that project was due Monday night, I would probably be doing it at 12 a.m. Tuesday morning or Monday night, like late Monday night.
Well,
or Tuesday morning, I would.
So, like, the point the guy made was that if you allow yourself a little bit of time to procrastinate, then you're also allowing yourself to develop an idea or multiple ideas, like in the midst of thinking, oh, I've got to start this project. And like, you know that it's looming over your head, and so you continuously are thinking about it. And in that process, you're having like little moments of idea brainstorms.
Yeah, and there's certain projects, like if you're doing for me, for example,
Are we at 9 minutes already? Oh my gosh. We gotta wrap it up.
I'm like going everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that all you have?
No, like finish. This was yours. I'm just saying.
Like for me, for school. This is just an example because there's multiple times where I'm procrastinating, but like I'm in the architecture program, and architecture is something you cannot procrastinate at all, and I'm a humongous procrastinator, so I'm learning a lot. Like the project that I'm doing right now is we're making models out of some kind of material. I don't know.
Cardboard?
No, it's way harder to cut than cardboard. And cardboard, no, it's definitely not cardboard.
Is it some kind of wood? Like balsa wood? Or...
It's like cardboard, but it's not cardboard.
Hmm.
It's a different material. Anyways.
Paperboard.
No. It's thicker than that. You cannot procrastinate it because in architecture you have to have multiple ideas to get a good idea, and sometimes your ideas don't work, so then you have to restart a new idea, or you have to like make adjustments to something, or you cannot procrastinate because you can't get it all done in one night. So
because you have to refine the design process already so much.
You have to have at least 5 ideas.
Right.
For a lot of the things. Sometimes 3 is enough, but you have to have at least 5 ideas because a lot of times things don't work out, and then you have to if one idea will work, you have to go back and do it again to make it better. It's just a lot.
It's like you're collaborating with your own brain. It's like, first of all, you have to have all these. This is why Randy is such a good resource, because he's so good at thinking, having foresight into why this won't work and why this won't work, because he's done that process that you're describing.
I'm sure you guys know who Randy is. He's our neighbor.
Randy the neighbor. Yeah. Shout out to Randy.
You're literally gonna run into that mailbox.
Even though sometimes he's a naysayer too much. Okay.
Bye.
Like, share, subscribe. We love you guys.
Bye.